Hi beautiful, welcome to the Guiding Chariot. My name is TC Lucky. This is going to be a kind of an end of the month wrap up video. Really to see what we need to finalize and what loose ends we need to tie up as we finish the month of May and move into June. What we need to finish as we start moving into Gemini season, and also what are we releasing because of this full moon we just had in Scorpio. So this is going to be a general reading. My only ask is really that you only take what resonates. Do not try to force the message. If part of the message isn't jiving with your circumstances or doesn't really connect to you, don't worry about it. That piece wasn't meant for you. So leave that behind and only take what really connects. Because of that, and just because of the nature of general readings, I do encourage you to watch your video for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Just because your message may come through through one of your other videos, not necessarily just your sun sign. So definitely check those out. As always, I'm here just to be a clear channel. If you ever have questions, you can always hit me up in the comment section below. But for now, let's flip some cards. Hi Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your end of May reading. Like I said earlier, this is going to wrap up this final week in May as we move into Gemini season. This first deck, I want to see what this Scorpio moon, the Scorpio full moon, is helping us to heal, helping us to release from, and then we're going to get your main message from the tarot spread at the end. So I hope you guys have had an amazing month. It looks like overall it was pretty good over the last couple readings. Definitely moved out of some harder times. That was fast. Alright, oh, got some introspection going on. So we have waning moon, which is now the phase we're in, post full moon. What do we need to release? So I almost wonder if you're trying to figure that out for yourself. Maybe you know things need to be released. Not quite so sure what. I almost want to say that it's doubt. Like you're asking yourself, what needs to change? What do I need to do different? What's holding me back? What block do I have to work through? I almost feel like I'm trying to think how I want to word this. Almost like you're trying to find fault where there may not even be any. Does that make sense? Like you're trying to find a way to give yourself something to change or work on, or something you didn't do right, when really that may not necessarily be the case. And I say that because of your next two cards. So you have the new moon in Sagittarius, so luck is on your side. And then also the full moon in Libra, look at you showing up in your reading, speaking about a win-win outcome. And of course it's going to be win-win if you've got some extra luck coming to you from Sag. Of course you have a win-win coming through. So with these two cards, kind of feeling that kind of positive growth potential kind of coming forward in these. This, what do you need to release? I almost want to say it's doubt. Like you don't need to play devil's advocate right now. Just kind of accept that good things are coming to you. That's great. Soak it up. It's kind of what I want to say. Almost like you're expecting there to be a problem that you need to solve, or you need to fix, or you need to work on. When really it's like, hey, no, things are going great. Things are going good. I almost want to say this next week for you is just going to be, maybe the work has to be internal, like getting rid of that doubt, like I said earlier. But as far as tasks, it looks like you already know what you need to be doing. Doesn't look like there's much that needs to be figured out. Do one more. There we go. Alright, Spirit, what is the most important thing for Libra to focus on concerning this last week of May as we move into June and into the heart of Gemini season? Oh, I don't know what that was, but all of my fingers got really sore right before I cut that. I was like, I don't know if you saw that. I was just I needed to flex them a little bit. Are you trying to hold on too tight, Libra? Trying to control something way more than it needs to be. You're having a hard time letting go of a belief, and that's like you, like, no, this is how it's going to be. Which isn't kind of normal for you, Libra. I feel like you guys are pretty easy. Oh, look at that. So 5 of air. Be the 5 of swords in a traditional deck, so usually speaking to conflict, resistance. Could almost be like bullies, fighting between you and a stranger, you and a friend, you and a coworker, but definitely some type of external conflict. Hey, this is great. So right after the 5 of air, you have the 6 of air. So perfect, we're moving out of this. So this probably was your past. This was probably, and God, like 2-3 months ago, y'all's readings were rough. You were going through it. So knowing that, this is probably your past that you're moving out of, you're moving away from. I almost want to say that this is kind of like, this is you thinking you're still going to have to deal with this type of energy. What do you need to release? You need to release that mindset. Look at that. Right after that, Ace of Air. Clarity, truth, foresight, wisdom, understanding. I think for you it's really speaking to clarity. That's the biggest thing. Because, like I said, a lot of good supportive energy coming to you. So why do you think you need to release anything? If this is what you have on your plate, you don't want to release any of this. So I think a lot of this has to do with you have truly moved out of this tension, whatever conflict this was. I think when we talked before, I think it was a lot of work things. You have moved forward. You have moved on. So if you're not in possession of this ace yet, if you're still operating like this is your surrounding, this is what you need to grab onto. This new clarity and understanding of what's going on. Yeah, look, and underneath the 5 of air, you have the 5 of earth, feeling outcast, feeling alone. Feeling like there isn't support or help, when clearly there is. Look at that. Underneath the 6 of air is the Ace of water. True love, self-love, nourishment on a soul level, emotional contentment and happiness. This is the place you're in. Because honestly, I want to say you found your Ace of water, or at least have put more focus into it. And that's what's helped you move away from this. Because this is some downer energy. That is not fun. And look at all the air you have in this reading. And then you have the King of Air. Do you know what the King of Air wields as his weapon? The Ace. King of Swords wields the Ace of Swords. But this is someone with the foresight, with the planning, with the strategy, with the analytical mind to carve his way forward. This is also a man who knows how to use his resources. I kid you not, Libra. For those of you out there thinking you still have to defend, thinking you still have to put up with this energy, honestly, you don't. That is a mindset that you are just replaying in your head. There is so much support if you would just... I don't know why I was going to say that. I was going to say if you allow it. So I almost wonder if you have turned down some opportunities or turned down some assistance. Like someone was like, oh, let me introduce you to my friend. No, I got this. I can do it. It's cool. Let someone help you, Libra. Let someone help you. You don't need to do this alone. But I do want to emphasize, mentally you may still be struggling with this. And tell yourself, well, shit, I got screwed over last time, I could totally get screwed over this time, I need to put on my defenses. Which, yes, in a way is true. Excuse me. But honestly, the situation you're in now is different. Or at least the space you're in is different, or the team you have around you is different. Excuse me. So you can plan and strategize differently. You've moved out of that situation. You have a better understanding. You truly know what nourishes you, and honestly, I think this card is really speaking to how much you care about yourself and your needs. All of that is so positive and good. So here you are, and this, again, you're a cardinal air sign. This is very strong master level air power. So this is you really utilizing this insight and this vision and really working on this plan, working on this forward momentum. What do you do with all of this luck? What do you want your life to be? What do you want this to turn out? I feel like your advice for this week is really to get your mind right and get it out of this place, because you physically are not in that place anymore, so it makes no sense for your mind to be there still. Allow yourself to think differently, possibly, and plan differently and strategize differently, because you're not in that same type of situation. Ooh, okay. Maybe you do have something to release. All right, my lovely Libras, you take care. I'm going to wrap up the reading here. As always, thank you for joining me here, supporting myself and this channel. Thank you for the likes, the comments, subscriptions. Subscriptions? That was a fun word. Keep them coming. I love you guys, especially the comments. If you have anything to share, hit me up in the comment section down below. You can also DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And if you want to book a private reading to see how this is working out for you specifically, all that info will be in the description box below. Thank you, Libra. Take care, and I will see you in your next video. Bye.